Welcome to the Further Light Podcast, presented by Wisconsin Freemasonry, helping you accomplish your Masonic goals through education and more light. And now, I present to you Brother Napoleon Sneed Janczak. Do we know what it means to be grateful or to show gratitude? I am Brother Napoleon Sneed Janczak, and today, as part of our summer short series, I would like to share with you an article written by Brother Victor Magnus for the Wisconsin Masonic Journal back in January of 2023. Victor talks of the hinge virtues of the four cardinal virtues in Masonry, but more specifically, gratitude. Now, for the sake of brevity and the purposes of publishing the spoken word, we have edited the article for this week's podcast. Let's dive in and explore Victor's work on gratitude. He begins, Freemasonry has four cardinal virtues that we learn about in the entered apprentice degree: fortitude, prudence, temperance, and justice. These four principal moral virtues that all other virtues hinge from. These cardinal virtues are not unique to Freemasonry, but widely accepted in many religions and theological constructs. The word cardinal derives from the Latin word cardo, meaning hinge. There are many faith-based holidays, and gratitude becomes a more common topic for discussion at these times. What then is gratitude? What are the benefits of gratitude? What cardinal virtue does gratitude hinge from, and how are you bound to execute gratitude as a Mason? To begin our understanding, let us consult the trivium, more specifically grammar in this instance. According to Webster's dictionary, gratitude is defined as the state of being grateful. Grateful is to be appreciative of benefits received, affording pleasure or contentment. The word gratitude comes from the Latin root gratis, meaning pleasing, welcome, and agreeable. Gratis is also the root of related terms such as grace, gratuity, and gratis, all signifying positive moods, actions, or ideas. This is because of its Pro-Indo-European root, grera, which means to favor. It forms all or part of many words, including agree, congratulate, gracious, grateful, and gratitude. In short, it basically means to praise, to celebrate, and to be in contact with the divine. One may ask, it sounds a lot like being thankful, doesn't it? Certainly. The definition of thankful is very similar to gratitude. Thankful is defined as a consciousness of benefits received. Gratitude is an attitude, whereas thankful is an emotion. Gratitude is shaped over time by experiencing the emotion of the thankfulness. In the field of psychology, an attitude refers to a set of emotions, beliefs, and behaviors toward a particular object, person, thing, or event. In comparison, an emotion is a conscious mental state that is comprised of thoughts, feelings, and physiological changes. Brother Magnus goes on to write, an attitude is usually stable for a longer duration, such as days versus emotions, being experienced for seconds or minutes. So how does emotion shape attitude? Emotional episodes over time help to shape our beliefs, our feelings, and behavioral intentions, thereby progressively forming our attitudes. Thankfulness is about present interactions. Gratitude improves the long-term relationships. This happens by exercising gratitude, by enhancing the ongoing partnerships and outward support of others, which will bring people closer. Freemasons create emotional episodes of thankfulness in many different ways, including providing donations to local charities, presenting fire suppression tools to local fire departments and other first responders, also providing college scholarships, hosting community events, all of which benefit the greater good. These acts challenge to change the attitudes of others. Not only can gratitude be extended to our communities, but Freemasons can use gratitude to influence our personal and professional lives and improve interactions with loved ones. In the hustle of daily life, It can be easy to take things for granted. However, practicing gratitude is a powerful tool that can help us navigate life's challenges and find opportunities to appreciate every moment. To quote Melody Beattie, gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos to order, and confusion into clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. As stated earlier, what cardinal virtue does gratitude hinge from? Thomas Aquinas and Plato both agreed that gratitude hinged from justice. Aquinas maintained that gratitude was rooted in love. In Plato's concept of justice and analysis, D.R. Bandari concluded, justice is, for Plato, at once a part of human virtue and the bond which joins man together in society. It is the identical quality that makes good and social. Justice is an order and duty of the parts of the soul. It is to the soul as health is to the body, Plato said. Justice is not mere strength, but it is a harmonious strength. Justice is not the right of the stronger, but the effective harmony of the whole. All moral concepts revolve about the good of the whole individual, as well as the social. The morality of Freemasonry requires Masons to deal justly with others, not to cheat, wrong, or defraud a brother of their just dues and rights. A Mason is therefore particularly bound never to act against the dictates of his moral conscience. As a Mason, you are charged with obedience to the tenets of Freemasonry. Gratitude serves as a binding virtue which supports the dignity of your character. The routine practice of gratitude will support your obedience to the tenets of Freemasonry. Those principal tenets are brotherly love, relief, and truth. Derived from these tenets are the virtues of faith, hope, and charity, all supported on the three great pillars of wisdom, strength, and beauty. So, how can one work on the long-term benefits of practicing gratitude? Brother Victor goes on to explain, during a discussion at Lodge, we produced a short list. Attend church or your place of worship and practice the word of your Creator. Make daily affirmations, meditate, and spend time with friends, family, and your brothers. Give to others, even if it's things that clutter your homes and that could bring joy to someone else. And volunteer with organizations that interest you. I would also say things that have some kind of positive impact. Brother Magnus concludes it like this. The practical application of having gratitude is endless. Those who experience gratitude experience more positive emotions. They tend to sleep better, have more compassion, and more kindness. Unfortunately, when faced with challenges, many will turn to the negative space in our mind where gratefulness has no room. Think the easier wrong versus the harder right. Sometimes thinking about a negative or difficult situation can assist you in identifying what you have to be thankful for. Remind yourself that everything happens according to the Creator's will. Gratitude is hinged from justice. The application will help you remain faithful in the practice of your obligations, and the benefits can lead to a more fulfilling life. I would like to thank Brother Victor Magnus for his contribution and all that he does in his daily life to promote gratitude. I am Brother Napoleon Sneed Janzak, and on behalf of Wisconsin Freemasonry and the Further Light team, thank you for listening. Are you interested in learning more about Freemasonry in Wisconsin? Visit wisconsinmasons.org to learn more about Masonry and access further educational content and more light. Once again, that address is wimasons.org. Any questions, comments, or suggestions, please email us at education@wisconsinmasons.org. And thank you for listening.